Good morning. It is Saturday, 6:45, very dark outside, but I made it out of bed. Okay, so one part of my morning routine is either oil pulling or drinking lemon water. So I don't do both every day, I just alternate. So today is an oil pulling day. So basically, I just take a spoon of coconut oil and I swish it in my mouth for about 20 minutes. This is supposed to be good for your dental hygiene and it makes your teeth whiter. I do this before I do anything else because I want to save time. Now I can talk. So yeah, that was like 15-ish minutes and you're not supposed to spit it out in the sink because it can clog your plumbing. So I just spit it out in the trash and now I'm gonna go rinse my mouth and wash my face and also take a cold shower. Okay, now we're gonna do the hard part. 35 seconds in as cold water as I can get it to be. Yeah, very cold. I'm back in my room with fuzzy socks because that shower was in fact very cold. Later in this video I can be talking louder, but my family is sleeping right now, so don't want to wake them up. Also, I don't want them to think that I'm crazy and just in my room talking to myself. So next step of my morning routine is to journal. Actually, I'm not that tired. I don't know why I'm yawning, but I feel pretty energized this morning, as you can clearly tell by my puffy eyes. So basically in the morning, I just write about whatever is on my mind. I just think it really helps to get everything out of your head in the morning and just kind of start with a blank slate. It is Saturday, January 12th. I also write down the day of my cycle because then sometimes, like, if I'm writing about, I don't know, feeling super unmotivated or sad for no reason or something, and I might not realize it, but like maybe it's day 20 and my period is coming soon and I didn't even realize. So then it just kind of like helps explain the stuff that's going on. Then I always write at the end 3 things that I'm excited about for the day. It just helps me view the day in a more positive light. So even if I have something that I'm really stressed about that day, focusing on the good parts of the day rather than the parts that are making me nervous always really helps to have a better day. And then I finish by writing my affirmation for the month, which is just a little reminder that it helps to repeat over and over. So my reminder for January is everything is simple. So then the next step, which is new this year because I got the Artist of Life workbook from Lavender, is to just like look over my goals. So I filled out a lot of these pages and I definitely would not have time to look through all of them every morning. What I do is I just look at my 2019 goals, Q1 goals, and January goals. Then the last step is planning out my day. In the morning, I like to just review my plan for the day on my computer. Alright, so these are headers that I use to like plan out my school days, but obviously it's a Saturday, so I'm gonna keep lunch. I'm gonna cross out these 2, and then I'm meeting with someone who I'm gonna help set up a YouTube channel and edit videos for them. Okay, so my main like project for the day is getting rid of a bunch of old clothing. So this is probably not what an average day in my life looks like, but one of my 2019 goals was to get rid of as many of my belongings as I could, and for Q1 I decided I would declutter my closet. Planning on going to the gym today. When I fulfill Poshmark orders, I like to include a little thank you card, and as I was filling 2 orders a couple of days ago, I was like, why don't I just make a bunch of thank you cards in one sitting? So I'm gonna make a bunch of thank you cards. Then I have the usual practicing Korean, daily blog task, meditation, things like that. Those I do every day. I just have to decide when would be the best time to do them. I also am doing a photo shoot with someone tomorrow morning, so I have to plan that out. I have to submit some videos that I made for a scholarship competition. And one more thing I need to add is editing a video for my AP Lit class. Honestly, this week has been really difficult. Like, for some reason, just coming back from winter break, I could not pull it together. I don't know, I feel like I'm being hard on myself because I have been productive and I have been getting things done. I just feel like I haven't been functioning on the level that I'm used to functioning at, but hopefully that is just a temporary thing and I can readjust. So just gonna do my best to plan out this day as much as I can so that I have a plan to stick to and I can have a better day. So now that I have what I need to do today, I'm gonna try to set 3 priorities. So I'm all done with that, and I just found a scrap piece of paper and I kind of outlined a plan for the day. So I'm gonna go get dressed. I'm not going anywhere, but I'm just gonna put on non-pajama clothing. Sweatpants and a t-shirt, ladies and gentlemen. Very classy. So my morning routine took about an hour just now. Normally I would say it takes about 35 minutes to 50 minutes depending on how fast I'm trying to be, but since I was kind of talking through every step of it, obviously it took longer today. So I'm just gonna eat something that's already in the fridge, try and save a little bit of time. Let's see what we have. So the first task I'm going to work on today is planning that photo shoot, simply because it's the task that I'm dreading the most. It's not because I don't like photography, it's just photo shoots kind of make me nervous, and it's going to be like senior portraits basically, but ice skating, and I've never done an ice skating photo shoot, so I'm a little bit nervous, but I think getting this task out of the way first should help. So let's get her done. All done. So I worked on planning location and time. I found some pictures I like to use as inspiration. But yeah, that went well. So now it is time for a short little break. I've talked about the Pomodoro technique a lot on my blog, but it's where you work for about 25 minutes and then take about a 5-minute break. Next thing is going to be organizing clothes for Poshmark. Now you can see my face in better quality. I'm not really sure where to start with this whole Poshmark project, so I think I'm just gonna go and find all of the old clothes I can find and then start making gigantic piles and making a mess out of my room. Time for a break. It's going pretty well. So basically what I'm doing is this pile is stuff that I've already put on Poshmark, so I just need a good place to store it. This is stuff that I think could possibly sell on Poshmark, so I need to take photos of it and list it. This is stuff that I don't think could sell on Poshmark, so this would be donating or sending to ThreadUp. These are things that I don't think are good enough to go to ThreadUp, so either donating them or getting rid of them. This pile is stuff that I really like and I'm keeping, and then this is stuff that I still need to look through. All right, I'm gonna take a break for like 2 more minutes and then it'll be back to work. This is tiring. So I asked my dad to come and give his opinion on the piles I'd made, and basically now I just have to take a crap ton of photos of all of this stuff. Have 1 battery for my new camera, so we're gonna go with a DSLR now. I finally finished. So this took longer than I thought it would, but I did leave like a little buffer room in my schedule. It is 12:43 right now. I need to eat lunch, post a photo on Instagram, do some daily blog tasks, and then I'm gonna try and get as many of these uploaded onto Poshmark before 3 p.m. But first I'm gonna go eat lunch because I am starving. Honestly, I kind of suck at vlogging. I literally forgot that I was doing this, but not that much time has gone by, so right now it is 2 p.m. I had lunch, I posted a photo on Instagram and did some engagement, and now I'm gonna get started on uploading everything to Poshmark. So I've opened up all of the photos in Lightroom and I'm just gonna edit them a little bit and then I'll transfer them back onto my phone and set up the listings. It is 2:58 and I'm a little bit worried because the person that I was supposed to meet with emailed me this morning to confirm when we were meeting, and I responded, but then they didn't respond, so I really hope that they'll show up at 3, but either way, I decided to do some meditation right now because I'm feeling very tired, and also there's like a couple of minutes until 3, so there's not really much else to do. So it's about 3:15, I think, almost. I don't think that meeting's happening, so I guess I'm just gonna go to the gym, which is what I was gonna do after this meeting. On the bright side of things, I guess I'm saving a little bit of time. Okay, I just saw a car driving past. I thought maybe that was them, but unfortunately, no. Alright, so I edited all of the photos. They're all in here. Now I'm gonna airdrop all of them onto my phone, and hopefully you can airdrop like 250 photos. So I'm gonna go into my brother's room with these photos and start just making all the listings. So there were 3 things that for some reason I didn't have photos for, so I don't know what happened. This mountain beside me is the stuff that I listed, so I have to go find a place to put it all now. So I'm gonna go clean this up and then finally eat dinner. Alright, it's 9:25. I'm pretty tired and I want to go to bed, but I didn't finish one of my priorities, which was to edit the AP Lit video, so I'm going to try and get that done now. And then everything else I'll probably just leave for tomorrow, because tomorrow I actually have to get up very early for a photo shoot, so I'll probably be getting up at like 5:45 to 6. Yeah, not really looking forward to that, but let's get this video done. So it's 11:48 and I'm still not done, but I'm gonna go to bed because I want to get some sleep. I'd say I'm about 80% done with the video. It's a lot of tedious editing. Wow, I just sprayed myself with face wash. So my morning and bedtime routines are just a really important time to relax. They always succeed in calming me down. So like right now, I can feel the stress levels rising because I've got a photo shoot first thing in the morning tomorrow really early, and then I have to make it to a self-defense class right after, which should be fun, but it's just a very busy day. But for now, I'm just gonna take 30 to 40 minutes to do nothing but chill out.